Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. We are back with an Agrias video for more PvE content because I think she fits in a lot of dungeons. I think there has been a lot of posts regarding her being used in certain dungeons. I don't know if there's already a post on this, there probably is, so if you guys already know about this, good for you. I hope you're farming it if you didn't have another speed team for it. But for those people out there that are not really on the Reddit, or if they are still trying to figure out new teams using this unit to deal with other dungeons, I am back with 2 more dungeons that you could run with this unit fairly well, fairly safely, with almost the same units that you are using for dragons. So when I say the same units, I'm talking about the units that you use in the team that I showcased that is different from the more higher level dragons team with Agrias, you know, with the Julie being really quick, around the plus 160 range. Mine is when the Julie is like 0 speed or a little speed, like 10 speed or something like that. So if you guys don't know that team, please check out my previous video from last week, or at least if you just search for the easiest dragons Agrias team, I think it will pop out. It's one of the more popular videos that people have watched. So the 2 dungeon teams I'm going to be talking about are dimensional dungeon teams. Now these dimensional dungeons are not as popular as the 2 that are being ran a lot more, one being the Karzhan one, the Swift one, and the other one being the Despair one, the Dreaming Fairies. Thankfully, Dreaming Fairies is actually pretty known to have an easy speed team using the Teshar, so I don't think we need a new team for that. And the Karzhan, I did want to use Agrias, but it wasn't safe later on this 3rd stage in the boss stage, because the boss I believe gets faster, so her passive or his passive is not as effective. And if you get hit by one of those skill 2s from the boss stage, I do think he takes reduced damage, which then becomes a problem as well. So I couldn't use it in those 2, but then there are 2 dungeons, the more unpopular dungeons, that works really well, and I have gotten my quickest time using her. So let's get right in. So this Agrias, keep in mind, is the same Agrias build that I used for the video. So this is my Dragon's Agrias build. Nothing special, Rage Blade. It could really be Swift Blade. I might change it to that. I think a lot of people could achieve this if they're in mid game. Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord, where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon. I want to say I appreciate all the support. Anyways, that was it. Let's get back to the video. Now the first team is Karzhan, and I think this is a lot safer than the other one, but the other one can be just as safe. You could see that I am still using the Dova from the Dragons team. Now this can be replaced with the Wind Nezuko, or also the Tion if you didn't build the Tion in a way that I did in the video, because that Tion has to be really quick, or if you have a second Tion that you could put in this team. So here, Agrias goes first, and then the Konomiya gives the turn to Agrias again on triple fight, and then the Dova triple fight as well, and then finally a Amiseti on Fatal Revenge. It could be Fatal anything, to be fair. It could also be on triple fight as well. Maybe that is the build I should really be checking, because I wonder if that will just make the overall runs a lot quicker, because I think what's important is that the Agrias just one-shotting the boss in each stage. I'll just run it this way, but Amiseti does clean up the mid, like the small units in the 2nd stage, so I do think this build is still understandable. Because this does scale off of speed, but he's not that quick. Oh, there's that. Anyhow, let's see this and see why this is really safe. It's just because at the boss stage, we just keep boosting Agrias, and then Agrias just cleans up, essentially. It might feel a little slow in these stages, because we have to kill them one by one, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we used Marching Shout on the 1st stage. So on stage 2, I believe that the Wind Horse is going to use skill 2 to kind of clean up a little. It didn't hit hard enough. Maybe if I do put it on a Rage type of build, it will do more damage. I can't make it a lot quicker because it needs to be the slowest out of the 3. Or actually, it could be the fastest out of the 3 and it'll work as well. Maybe I should try it that way. I think it might be a little safer. But let's just see this boss stage. I will make the change and see if it is better. See how the first stage is really easy to clear. I think the second stage is easier because the boost... Oh, there's no boost. Unfortunate, this is bad. But Agrias should still move. With the slow... Oh no! Wait, that's not good. It's fine, we should still clear it. It's a little slow. This is a slower run. Unfortunately, Dova's AI isn't the greatest. I think she had skill 2 there, but she just didn't use it. So, yeah, we get a minute 9. Almost as close as the best time. Okay, so I changed the Ameseti build to triple fight. The crit rate got lower. But this will boost the damage of Agrias. So I think now the first boost will come from the Ameseti, right? Let's see if this is a little quicker. It's not on a 100 crit rate though, so maybe it's not going to be as effective on clearing the small units. Okay, that's good. Now skill... Oh, you skilled 1. I was hoping for skill 2. Okay, that's fine too, actually. See, we got a lot more speed, so it does a lot more damage. Okay. That's fine. I guess we used the skill 2 there, so Dova's not gonna have it, unfortunately. Ooh. The turn order is kind of nasty. Maybe it's just better to make the Ameseti slower. Yeah, because eventually, yeah, they move, which I'm not happy with. But I like the fact that we one-shot that second stage. Perfect. We one-shot. Wait, okay. So it is kind of weird in that... Ooh, someone got an LD5. Lucky. Still 110. I actually don't know what is better. I wonder if the interaction could be a little cleaner. I wonder if I skill up skill 2 to the max, it will be able to use that. I think it would be, yeah. So it will clear that stage a lot quicker. That's good damage, so it's gone. It'll be great if he could one-shot there, but I think it's hard. I love that. The second stage where we just wreck there. Does Dova have skill 2 though? It doesn't, yeah. That's the one downside. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. We actually failed. Then maybe making the Ameseti slower is just smarter. Is it the slowest? It is still the... Okay, it's the slowest. So maybe this is okay still. Let's see it again. Going last. And I think maybe I should actually fully skill it up, because we saw cases where he gets enough turns that having skill 2 up again is going to be beneficial. Okay, she comes back. Perfect. But Dova does not have skill 2. Now Dova doesn't have it, so I think... Yeah. So the boost goes on Dova, unfortunately. But we still move and we could... Wait, see there? I don't get it. Is it because we didn't have attack buff? Why do we do so much more damage there? Is it because he gets faster until he takes a turn and the speed get reset? I think I read something like that. Yeah, and the third stage is really easy. I guess the third stage is the scariest stage, as that's the stage that could land the stun. Okay. Oh, we did one shot, so it can one shot if you land the branding and slow. That's actually crazy. This might be the quickest run. Oh, we still didn't have it. But the slow already. Oh, unfortunate. This is bad. This is a scary. Oh, it doesn't matter. We still won. I guess if the Kentaur or the Centaur dies there, then we're in trouble. 107. If he killed, I wonder what made the difference. But anyhow, that's the team. I think it's worth making, to be fair. If you didn't, again, have a decent team for this that was doing it sub 1 minute. The other team is Lumo. We could try this here as well, but I think to make it a lot safer, you put in a healer. Usually something like Angela, which is something that I used, or you use Tetra, and finally also the light mermaid as well. I forgot her name. Man, she's so out of meta that I forgot the name. So this is the same build. We'll try it. I actually didn't run this here, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. But the problem for this dungeon is that if the boss moves, there's just so many debuffs, which makes the run very unsafe. So that is why you want a certain healer to be there. Also, there are certain times the boss will just kill your Agrias because your Agrias is very squishy. If you don't want that, you might want to try something else, like the healer, like I just said. Okay, Dova now has skill 2, which is great. And you saw that we lapsed there, so that's good. We one shot here. That's very, very good. I think we might have all the boost. Dead. Let's see it. Do you have boost? We do. Okay, this one is a lot cleaner. Maybe you don't need the healer. 42 seconds, guys. There you go. I think the reason why it's not as clean as this in the previous team is because there is the presence of that 2A bear, the water bear, war bear, which revives, and that consumes more turns, and that kind of breaks the boosting scenario. Let's see if it's that quick again. Yeah, here, I think after boosting, eventually Centaur will take the last turn and just clean up, right? So it's 3 boost, and then Centaur just cleans up everything. And the funny thing that, even without the boost, I believe Centaur cuts eventually. So here, right, Centaur hits, and then Centaur moves again. Yeah. With this, everybody has their boost, which makes it very good for this stage. Let's just see if we do not one-shot the boss here. Yeah, so this is what happens. Let's see if the other 2 units have their boost. If they do, then it's an easy win. Oh, but this is a 1-turn attack buff, so maybe we wouldn't be killing. Maybe Tion is better at the last slot here. Right, because this might not kill. Oh, it does kill. Never mind. You don't need the attack buff. You do not need the attack buff. 52 seconds. This is a lot cleaner. So again, if you're somebody that wanted to farm this dungeon, which is still not a bad dungeon because it does give you will drops, and also vampire, although it's kind of niche, a lot of units still use it in RTA or any or other PvP areas like Minato, like Laika, Misty, right? That's really meta these days. So if you're looking for vampire runes, I think this dungeon is also a very good dungeon to run. Don't get me wrong, the most efficient one I do believe is the Dreaming Fairies one because it gives you Despair and Will, and also Nemesis, which is still heavily used in PvP. But if there are people that want specific runes, if they just know that they are lacking in these sets and they want to get better sets there, it's just an idea that you can run these dungeons. That was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want account improvements, please join my Discord, fill out the Google form. If you guys want account reviews, join my Patreon. Agrias just seems like a broken unit for PvE, so I'm hoping that a lot of people that had trouble getting speed teams are utilizing that unit to really speed up their progress by getting faster dungeon runs. But that was it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.